on the spot, mark time, march.
Have amidst us our chief guest for the day, Reverend Dr. Sabu Joseph. He is being accompanied by our director, Reverend Father Thomas, our principal, Reverend Father Anthony, our vice principal, Reverend Father Arun, our office administrator, Reverend Father Albin, and the headmistress of Father Peter Mermier Preschool, Sister Veronica. Please welcome them with a huge round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you all to the annual Parents' Day of Father Peter Mermier Preschool 2018-19. Today, on this cultural extravaganza, a vibrant display of talent and exuberance. There is no friendship, no love like that of a parent for their child. Making the bond even more stronger, dear moms and dads, little heartthrobs are here to pay a tribute to you.
Before we commence with our day's event, let us seek the Almighty's blessing. I request the gathering to be in a prayerful posture. St. Matthew chapter 21, verse 22 says, "Whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith." Almighty and ever-loving God, with our hearts pounding with fidelity, we come to you seeking intercession for all the young cherubs who are going to perform on this auspicious day. Shield them with your soothing peace, deluge them with your mercy, and remain with them like a shadow. O King of Kings, we request you to shower your blessings upon all the teachers whose efforts and hard work have enhanced the glory of these children. Lord, bless all the parents who have taken some time of their busy schedule only to witness this program. Father, you know that for every great occasion to be proficient, it requires meticulous planning and days of training. God, our Heavenly Father, with our hands joined and heads bowed, we appeal to you to enlighten this event with your benevolence and grace. This prayer we ask in your divine name. Amen.
Astoma Sadgamaya. From untruth, lead me to the truth. Tamsoma Jyotirgamaya. From darkness, lead me to the light. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. From death, lead me to immortality. May we always journey from darkness unto light. I request our chief guest, Reverend Dr. Sabu Joseph, fathers and sister, to kindly light the ceremonial lamp. Thank you, fathers and sister. I request all the dignitaries to be seated.
We now invite Divyanshi Gupta to welcome all on this momentous day.
A very good morning and a warm welcome to one and all present here. Today is a very special day as we, the tiny tots of Father Peter, Mermier Preschool, celebrate our annual Parents' Day. It is a privilege to have Reverend Father Sabu and such guests. We extend a hearty welcome to you. We are indeed grateful to you for taking time off to be with us. We also welcome our rector, Reverend Father Thomas, our principal, Reverend Father Anthony, our vice principal, Reverend Father Aaron, our administrator, Reverend Father Albin, our headmistress, Sister Veronica, and all the fathers and sisters. We also welcome you, dear mamas and papas. Our heart overflows with joy to see you eagerly waiting to watch our program. Your being here with us will surely encourage us to do our best. We wish you all an enjoyable morning.
Thank you, Divyanshi. Before we move on with the day's proceedings, we have a surprise for all of you. I now call upon Avyukt Kapoor to unleash it for all of us.
Lord, we thank you for the gift of our principal, Father Anthony. As he celebrates his birthday, we, your little ones, ask you to bless him with good health, wisdom, and knowledge to carry on his responsibility. We make this prayer in holy name. Father, on behalf of our headmistress, teachers, and my friends, we wish you a very happy birthday. We love you, Father.
Thank you, Avyukt, for that sweet gesture. We also pray to the Supreme to keep showering his blessings on our principal, Reverend Father Anthony, and he may continue touching lives with his wisdom and benevolence.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we have amidst us our chief guest for the day, Reverend Dr. Sabu Joseph. It is our privilege to have him with us this morning. Presently, Dr. Sabu Joseph is the Director for Education, Delhi Catholic Archdiocesan Schools, New Delhi. Father Sabu Joseph holds a bachelor's degree in arts, philosophy, education, and theology, and a master's degree in sociology. Father is also a postgraduate in guidance and counseling, a doctorate from CCU Meerut in sociology. He was ordained in the year 2003. Prior to that, he served the Indian Navy for 5 years as an education officer in the rank of sub-lieutenant. Father was appointed as the acting parish priest of St. Sebastian Church, Dilshad Garden. Inspired by his tenacity to serve, Father started an English medium school for the children suffering from leprosy in Janakpuri, Delhi. Father has also helped to open a home and counseling center for street children at ISBT. He is a multifaceted personality and well known for his accomplishments and achievements in the field of education. Father was awarded with Dr. Radha Krishnan Best Teachers Award in the year 2013 and with 2016 Global Human Rights Award by the Indian Institute of Human Rights. He also received a Teaching Excellence Award from Madhuban Educational Books and was felicitated in Finland. Adept in various languages, Father is a multifarious personality who is inquisitive in learning new things in life. We welcome you, Father.
Prayer is not asking. Prayer is putting oneself in the hands of God, at His disposition, and listening to His voice in the depth of our hearts. God is the best listener. He hears even the very silent prayer of a sincere heart. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. Let us surrender and submit ourselves in the presence of the Lord and commence our day by seeking the Almighty's blessings. Virat Chopra is here to take us to a journey of individual transformation.
Prayer is breath of life for our soul. When we pray with faith, we express our gratitude to the Almighty. We invite you to join us on the journey of prayer.
That surely lifted our hearts, made us feel divine. Thank you, friends, for drenching us all in heavenly bliss. Every moment, we are surrounded by God's bounty. Nature is the art of God. Everywhere we look, we see the grace of God's beauty and His loving embrace. Every part of nature harmoniously coexists with the other. It is in the beauty of nature that we enjoy boundless freedom. Let us extend love, happiness, and respect to all. Unite in creative spirit to spread the divine light, personifying unlimited energy and vitality. Here come the tiny tots. Anya Pratap and her friends welcome us to the awe-inspiring beauty of nature.
Wake up and wink those teeny-weeny eyes. Stretch those insy-winsy bones. Wear that jolly winning smile and tell yourself today's a beautiful day. You know, because God made it for you and me.
Wow! Isn't it a lovely morning? The birds are singing on the trees. The flowers are dancing in the breeze. And look, the sun is smiling. It really is a happy day.
Give yourself
Maharashtra, the land of exquisite culture and tradition, is known for its plethora of lively dances. Each festive occasion is accompanied by song, music, and dance. Koli, one of the most popular folk dances, derives its name from the fish folk of Maharashtra, the Kolis. Their dance portrays the movement of waves and the casting of the nets to catch the fish. Sea and fishing are inextricably woven into their lives. Despite their hardships, the fisher folk enjoy each moment of their life. Here we have the little ones presenting the dance of joy, a celebration of valuable life. Adding another color to the canvas, we have Dhani.
The fisher folks of Vasai are back with a huge catch of fish. They are now enticing the women to come along to the market to sell the fish. And it is not easy for the women are not getting cousins easily. So let's see how the men convince their wives to sell the catch.
and an exhilarating performance. These exuberant folk dancers deserve a big round of applause. Altruism is considered to be an intrinsic part of human values. It is in fact what makes us human. Jesus said, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." Lifelong quench for happiness and peace of mind can be satiated by understanding a single thought of the value of giving and sharing. Everyone has something to share and spare from his little source. We must learn to give. Give freely and without any expectations. It gives immense pleasure which one can only experience but is difficult to articulate. Giving can make a difference to others, and in turn we achieve a sense of empowerment, pride, and accomplishment. Embodying joy, smile, and warmth, we have the Tiny Tots. Please welcome Prachi Bhagya as she comes to spread the universal message of sharing makes us happy.
Generosity is the greatest virtue in a person. It's priceless. A cheerful giver is loved by everyone. Here we present the golden heart. Long ago, in the deep blue sea, there lived a school of fishes. They were very friendly with each other. They danced and played happily.
In somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more are you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while we devoting full time to floating under the sea. As off through the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy. It's hot cause they in the bowl. But fish in the bowl is lucky. They in for a worse of fate. One day when the boss get hungry, guess who gonna be on the plate? But no, under the sea, under the sea, nobody beat us, fry us, and eat us in fricassee. We what the land folks love to cook. Under the sea we have to hook up. We got no trouble. Life is the bubbles under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Since life is sweet here, we got to be here naturally. Naturally. Even the sturgeon and the ray, they did the earth and start to play. We got the spirit, you got to hear it under the sea. Under the sea, when the sun begin to begin, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little clown here know how to jam here under the sea. Each little slug here cutting a rug here under the sea. Each little snail here know how to whale here. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we in luck here down in the muck here under the sea.
Among these, there was an extraordinary fish. His scales had different shades of colors: violet, indigo, blue, green, orange, red, and yellow. I'm the most beautiful fish. See how colorful my scales look. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. Rainbow Fish, come and play with us. I'm the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. Your skills are not pretty. I don't like to play with you. The rainbow fish was very proud at his beauty. He kept himself away from the other fish. He would glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer in the water. One day, a blue fish followed the rainbow fish. Yes, what do you want? My friend, give me one of the tiny blue scales. They look so wonderful, and you have so many. You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are? Just get away from me. The blue fish swam off very upset. The rainbow fish to give me one of the tiny blue scales, but she drove me away. I have an idea. We will not play with the rainbow fish. From then on, no one went close to the rainbow fish. He was now all alone. Soon he began to feel lonely.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody for my own. I'm so lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody for my own. I'm so lonely.
answer that for you, but if you go beyond the coral reef, you will find a deep cave. The wise octopus stays there. Perhaps he can help you. The rainbow fish went through the corals. And found the cave. It's dark. I cannot see anyone inside. Hello, is there anyone? Hello, is there anyone? Then suddenly a pair of eyes caught a smuggler and an octopus emerged from the darkness. I have been waiting for you. The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give your glittering scales to the other fish. You will not only be the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean, but you will discover how to be happy. My beautiful scales, I can't. But the octopus had already disappeared in a dark cloud of fish. How can I ever be happy without my shiny, wonderful scales? No, no. Soon he felt a light touch of a fin. The blue fish was back. Rainbow fish, don't be angry. I just want one tiny glittering scale. Only one tiny shimmering scale. Maybe I can give you. The rainbow fish carefully pulled out the thinnest shiny scale and gave to the blue fish. Happily, he tucked the shimmering scale within the blue scales. Thank you very much for being so kind. The blue fish raced to the ocean. Wow. The rainbow fish saw the blue fish diving to and fro in the ocean. The scales are shimmering in the water, and he felt very happy. Hey friend, look at my new scale. The rainbow fish gave me. Do you want my shiny scales? Yes, we want your shiny scales.
Every day you have the chance to show how much you care, and you can really make somebody happy when you share. Now I don't mean just sharing things like toys up on a shelf. The thing that's most important is when you give of yourself. Giving makes you special. Give a gift or you put your love and kindness into everything you do. It will make you happy like nothing has before. Open up your heart and give, you'll get back so much more. I was very lonely and I never wore a smile, but when I'm doing things with friends I'm smiling all the while. Giving makes you special. Give a gift or you put your love and kindness into everything you do. It will make you happy like nothing has before. Open up your heart and give, you'll get back so much more.
The wise octopus is right. I feel much better after sharing my skills with the other fishes.
I think
to share whatever we have with others who don't have, and thus make our life and others happy.
Indeed, these little ones have taught us that no amount of physical beauty will ever be as valuable as a beautiful heart. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Flowers are God's way of smiling. Every child is a different kind of a flower, and all together make this world a beautiful garden. They spread their fragrance, love, cheer, and hope into our lives. We, the flowers in the God's kingdom, must live harmoniously to make God's creation beautiful. So, dear parents, your children are the most beautiful flowers given to you to adorn the garden of your life. All we need to do is to let them bloom by giving them warm smiles, soft, gentle words, and an opportunity to blossom to their fullest. Naisha Garewal and her friends welcome us to the land of flowers, efflorescence.
The beauty of nature gives joy forever. We see the beauty of nature in the flowers. We are little flowers in God's garden. We are here to share our happiness.
you, chums, for your dazzling performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a thunderous applause. Springing from the land of 5 rivers, Bhangra reflects the vigor, the vitality, and the exuberance. The dance is generally performed during the Baisakhi festival that celebrates the harvest. The festival is celebrated with much pomp and fervor. Yellow signifies mustard, green connotes prosperity, and saffron personifies the auspicious occasion itself. Simple but vigorous, Bhangra is a dance of enthusiasm and gaiety. They are strong, they are synchronous. Accompanied by the pulsating beat of the dhol, we have the young dancers to enthrall us all. I invite Lekisha Bhatia as she comes to spread the vivacious spirit of Bhangra.
Dance is the hidden language of the soul. We dance to express our joy and friendship with our loved ones. So, here we come from the land of fun and frolic.
That was truly energetic and mesmerizing. Please give them a huge round of applause. My incredible India, a land of different hues, diverse cultures, and a multitude of languages, has been hailed as the golden bird and revered since the dawn of civilization. Secularism is an inherent trait of our motherland. Our country is a proud example of tolerance, freedom, and hope. But we have always been exploiting its bounty. It's time for action now. We must take a step towards creating an evolved, enlightened, and empowered society by coming together as her responsible sons and daughters. Let's wake up, do our bit, and work for a better tomorrow. We owe this to our motherland. It is my pleasure to invite the cherubs to showcase a kaleidoscope of color. Vivan James is here to give us a glimpse of diversity.
Our country, India, is beautiful with several cultures, all united with love. That makes us such a unique nation. That is what we are going to project.
spellbinding blend of talent and beauty. We for sure have a lot of future models right here with us. Come on, parents. They definitely deserve a huge... Aloha spirit is the coordination of mind and heart. It brings each person to the self. Being able to live the spirit of aloha is a way of reaching self-perfection and realization. Aloha is living in harmony. Each one of us must think and emote good feelings to others. It is the essence of relationships, which is imperative for collective existence. Aloha is indeed a way of life, an attitude. So next time you greet a friend with aloha, hold its meaning close to your heart. It indeed is a beautiful word. We have Crisel Anthony to greet each one of you the aloha way.
Aloha is a greeting of love and compassion. It is the outpouring and receiving of the Spirit. So the key to happiness is through the aloha way, which we bring to you today.
Let the drums ring, the music rain, let the dances begin. Imatike.
surely have set the stage on fire with their outstanding performance. Let's appreciate them with a thunderous applause. Agriculture is the most vibrant aspect of Tamil culture and is best reflected during festivity on Pongal. Pongal is a rejoicing, a harvest festival dedicated to the sun god. As one stands on the threshold of the harvest season, it is celebrated all around the country with gaiety and splendor. Pongal is the harbinger of good luck, good fortune, and cheer. People exchange the wishes of happiness, peace, and prosperity. The sun god unites the people and binds them in eternal love. Presenting Kummiyadi. Dhanya is here to make us all a part of this revelry.
Thai Pongal is a harvest festival dedicated to the sun god celebrated in Tamil Nadu. People thank God, earth and kettles for the wonderful harvest. People draw rangoli in front of their house. They prepare a pongal of rice and milk which is offered to the sun. People gather together to rejoice and share their joy and harvest with others. Come, let us rejoice with them.
வச்சு மாலை அணிஞ்சு அக்கினி சட்டி ஆடி பாடி போகுது முன்னால வேப்பில கட்டி விரதம் முடிச்சு தீச்சட்டி ஏந்தி தேவிய காண உந்துது தன்னால பொங்கல் வச்சு கூழு படைச்சு மங்களகாரி தங்கிட கேளு வருவா முன்னால கஞ்சி படைச்சு கலந்து குடிச்சு கயிறு முடிஞ்சா பிள்ளை வரத்த தருவா தன்னால நாகமாகி கொடை முடிச்சு ஆத்தா நல்ல குறி சொல்லிடுவா மேகமாயி படையெடுத்து ஆத்தா போகம் வெள்ளைய வைப்பா தேகம் பாத்தி ஐயனாகி ஆத்தா தேடி வந்து படியளப்பா தேசமெல்லாம் ஆள வந்தா ஆத்தா தேசமுத்து மரியம்மா தானே தானனே 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 தானா தானனே 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 தானா தானனே 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 தானா தானனே 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 தானா.
That was truly a foot tapping and scintillating performance. Ladies and gentlemen, let's encourage these young dancers with a thunderous applause. I now request our chief guest, Reverend Dr. Sambu Joseph, to kindly come and address the gathering.
Good morning, dear friends. You can say good morning. Oh, it's good afternoon, I believe. No, good morning still. Actually, I am speechless. I don't know how to start and what to say at this moment, because whatever I have prepared, everything I forgot by seeing this wonderful performance of our beloved ones. Let us applaud and appreciate each other and encourage them with a big round of applause. Because sometimes, we forget to appreciate them later. So I thought I must do this right from the beginning itself. Our esteemed parents, Director Reverend Father Thomas, Principal Reverend Father Anthony, Vice Principal Reverend Father Arun, Administrator Reverend Father Albin, Headmistress Sister Veronica, Father Roshan, other sisters, teachers, and beloved students. I am sure that you are eagerly waiting what I am going to say. I can see that you have sharpened your ears and waiting what this gentleman is going to say. I have nothing to say actually, but I have something to communicate which is not known, but you know, but yet I would like to remind certain things collectively as parents. What are our roles to bring up a child? First and foremost, you should be proud that you are part of this prestigious school. It's beautifully written, Father Peter Mermier Preschool. And I'm very sure your children, they have exhibited their talents. I am also principal of a school. I must acknowledge, I doubt whether my students will do this much. Honestly, it's not just, I'm not boasting here. Maybe one of the best programs recently I have attended is today's program. So thank you very much, sister, for preparing the children along with the principal and the whole team. Wonderful, you have done a wonderful, and I was clicking photographs because each scene, normally we keep one, scenery, but here you have changed. These are some of my observations. I would like to start from that. Then have you noted, why did you send your child to this institution? Ultimately, what is your purpose in life? What do you want? If I ask, someone can say, why did you send your child to this institution? Forget about, you may say, I didn't get admission somewhere else. No, more than that, something else if you want to say. Why do you want? Yes. Wonderful. It's written there. It says, I saw something, service, knowledge, and charity. Excellent. Good observation. Wonderful. Emotionally, I like that last word you still. Emotionally intelligent. Wonderful. Wonderful. Excellent. Anybody else? One more chance. Ladies always say we don't get, we want equality everywhere first. But I don't see anyone from that side. Someone from, yes? Oh, sweet. School believes in cleanliness is godliness. Wonderful, wonderful. What's your name? Ayan, wonderful, very good. That's a beautiful message. Okay, let me come back. Now, we all wanted our children to become, what do you want? Tell me honestly. What do you expect? Yes? Good human beings. Wonderful. I never expected that answer. But that is maybe a side business more than that. Can you tell me what really you want? That everyone expect the same. What really you want your child to be in future? Doctors? Engineers? What do you say? Pilots? Yes? Whatever he wants. Another parent says, whatever. But wonderful, wonderful. Nobody is wrong here. All are right. Now, mostly our mind is prepared and planned for such great positions. Of course, everyone wants to be a good human being. Along with that, we train our children for that. Normally, we send our children to the school. First priority is to score good marks. Am I right? But now I would like to ask you one thing. While they were performing here, anyone had any other thought in your mind apart from becoming doctors and engineers and so on so? Anyone had any idea? Yes? Great artist, wonderful, wonderful. That's really appreciable. Wonderful. Yes? Yeah, follow their own pattern and what they want, become, encourage. Passion, okay. Oh, their passion. Encourage their passion and help them to grow the way they want. Real friendship? Yes, wonderful. A lot of, you all are very good, wonderful parents, you know. That's something beautiful. What I was observing, I asked Father, how many students are participating? He said almost all of them, around 400 students. What I was watching, all 400 of them did in almost, you see, it is 400 ways. Nobody was dancing similarly. Have you noticed that? How many parents have observed that all were differently? Am I right? Now, have you paid attention to that? Differently. They were playing differently. They were acting, dancing, speaking, all differently. Now, we live in a world where there is everything is, we have seen reality shows. Have you seen? Reality shows. But all cannot be part of that reality shows. Am I right? We cannot be. Now, at least in what way we can help and encourage our child or children by being with them and observing each and every footstep of theirs. And this part, I have here seen two more fathers sitting here. I did not see Father Iris. He was Father Iris and Father Aloysius. So welcome. I'm sorry, I did not see you because I was totally, involved with the parents here. So each and every footsteps you must observe as they grow. And this is the right age. The right age. There was an intelligent student. He was topper in the school, always stood first in mathematics, science, and passed out class 10th, 12th. Later, he graduated. Then he went to California, and there he performed well and graduated again with a MBA, Masters, and he started to work. After some time, he married a Tamil girl. For some years, they lived happily. They had 2 kids. They were doing rather well. After some time, we heard the news that this man shot dead his wife, children, and himself. The University of California took up the case, decided to find out what went wrong with this gentleman who is a very brilliant, bright, enthusiastic, vibrant. What happened? So the team visited his friends and relatives, and finally they came to the conclusion that this particular person from childhood onwards, prepared by the parents to be first in the class, to be a winner all the time. And he did so. Always he was a winner in life, stood first. But due to economic crisis in US, he lost his job. He could not manage to survive. He had bought a house, cars, etc., and he had to pay back bank loans. When all those installments were broken, he could not manage, so that was the reason for his own death. And finally, the same team said, actually, in all ways, he was programmed only for success. He was programmed only for success. Now, my dear parents, when I saw this cultural program and what they were doing here, I said, we should not program our children only for success. Rather, we must program them to live successfully, to face the challenges of life. That is important for us. If we encourage them only for success all the time we count marks, all the time scoring good numbers in exams, that is not going to help them. Let them, teach them to face the realities of life. Teach them. That is very important. And not only that, we know a person can build up their life not only by scoring marks. If I ask you, you know what you do today, where do you stand in your life? Was it based on the marks? Was it based on the marks? Tell me, parents. No. More than that, you just look back. How did your parents train you? And how did the social situation help you? And I am sure what you are today, it is because of your own hard work, your parents' support, and the support from your friends, well-wishers, and the society. Because you have your own ups and downs, yet you know how to face the challenges in a firm way. Am I right? And today, what we are doing actually, tell me now, what are we doing? I don't think we are doing the similar way. Rather, we make them just bring them and drop them in the school, take them back, afterwards tuition centers, coming back. Do they have a social life? How many of them? And even our children today, they are like touch-me-nots. You know touch-me-nots plant? Chui-mui, you call it in Hindi? Chui-mui? Chui-mui, chui-mui. Something like that. Touch me not. If you say something, they can't bear it. And some of the parents also, when they come and say about the school or students, oh, don't worry, my dear, you eat, the child may not eat the food. He say, I don't want to go to school. What is your response? Hey, don't worry, I will go, I will ask, you will be okay. I will ask the principal, teacher, sister to punish them. Your child is so happy, you motivate him to eat the food by saying all this. Or you motivate them to go to school. Am I right, parent? Some of you, not all of you. At least some of you. Those parents, please check, are you doing right things? And some of them, as they grow up, now they are small, as they grow up, again you will come back to the school and say, something happened in the school, immediately you don't worry. I know that teacher is like that. The school is like that. The child is getting positive energy or negative energy? Tell me. Negative energy, negative energy. And they come here and they build up such kind of feelings and emotions, and they know how to overcome and play tricks with parents and the school. And who is the loser ultimately? The child. And you later. So always I say to the parents, speak good about the school and teachers in front of them. Always. That is a sign of a good parent. Speak good, well about the institution and teachers. If at the same time, I don't say that you should ignore the child's comments or their problems. Rather, you should examine yourself and tell, okay, my child came and complained about certain things, but I will not express that in front of him. Rather, I should put an effort to find out, is there any truth? So, without the knowledge of the child, you should find out from the school or the teacher what went wrong. You should do that. I don't say you just close your eyes and say. Then, to charge them positively, you ask your child, how many students are there in the class? In a class? 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, okay? We have 55, okay? So 55 or 50. What about other 49? What about other 49? What went wrong with you? Please question them, because they should be able to challenge. If at least 25 or 20 or 10, if they say something, I understand there is something wrong with the teacher or the institution. But 1 or 2, we must correct them. I mean, there is no world without problem. Am I right, parents? This is what we have to do. This is what we have to do. This is what we have to encourage our children. A positive outlook. And again, we have a lot of time. If I ask honestly, we all have, including me, we have mobiles. How many of us kept our mobile all through from the beginning till now inside? Every now and then we have tendency, at least to just see what is happening. Am I right? So at least we give more than 2 to 3 hours for social media, and these days in the mobile we have, they show the time, how many hours you have used the screen. Am I right? Some of the mobiles. And you just check your mobile and find out how many hours you have honestly spent by meditating over the messages, etc. How many hours you have spent for that? Now, for my question, tell me honestly, the same way, how many hours you have given to your child? You think that I have fulfilled my responsibilities by giving them tuition fee, good food, dress, clothing, once in a while taking them out. Am I right? Do we think that's enough? Just check. Quality time. Both parents. Normally I am coming from Karolbag area. We have a lot of businessmen's children. When I ask the father will say, the father of the child say, Father, I have entrusted my wife to look after the, study part of my child. Because I go early in the morning, I come back late night. It is the duty of my wife. If they don't behave, if they don't study, I have asked her to take strict actions. Would it be enough? And where is your role as a father? Can you substitute your fatherly care with money and other material things? This is especially for men. Okay? If both are working, no problem. They share the responsibility. Otherwise, very often, I do not know the background of these parents here. Otherwise, this is what is happening. Please find some time to spend with your children. At least, can you just ask, even if you are busy, I'm not asking 1 hour, 5 minutes, ask your son or daughter, how was the day? What happened in the school? Can you show me your diary? The child also will get motivation because he or she knows that my father is interested. So I have to show my papa and or mama my work, what I have done in the school. And this is the age we have to motivate them. If it is there, I'm very sure your children will do better. My dear parents, I said nothing new, yet we must examine ourselves. How do I motivate my child, positively or negatively? I have no time, so I don't want to hear either my child or the school or the teachers. That is not right attitude. If we want to build up their future, someone said, to make them a human, real human being, we have to work together. There should be a collaboration between school, teachers, and the parents. It is two-way traffic. It is not one-way traffic. Somebody says, I send my child to the school so that it is the duty of the school to train the child. Of course, it is not possible. So as we are gathered here to encourage the talents of our children, also remember, we have seen number of them coming forward. There is a great actor, great singer, great artist, great musician. So we must encourage. That's why you must understand every step of your child. And you should encourage, should not discourage. Sometimes you see they are switching on the music and dancing. Sometimes you ignore, encourage them. Sometimes they may be taking a mobile and they are playing with it. Sometimes they open the watch or mobile and see what inside. It is a kind of interest the child is developing positively. I'm not telling you the mobile and leave it. The costly affair, I know. Yet, understand this child has got something special curiosity he or she likes to know. Please encourage. Sometimes they are good in drawing. Every time they bring maybe only a line or things. For you, it is nothing. But you say, wow, even that line you have done properly. Encourage your children. Sometimes you see that they are watching and imitating. Then you say all the time, 24/7, you are in front of TV. No. Encourage. But you should know where to put the full stop. So this is how we have to work together. My dear parents, once again, I wish you all the best. You all are good parents. And this institution is also providing all facilities. And they are encouraging. And they are very supportive. And I am sure by collaborating each other, we are making good citizens for this country. I sincerely thank all the teachers and those who work behind the stage to make this day's program a real grand successful one. And your hard work is well appreciated, and continue the good work. Really, really, from the bottom of my heart, I say it was a super wonderful program. And God bless all of you. And thank you for inviting me, dear fathers and sister. Thank you very much once again. Have a nice day. God bless you.
Thank you, Father, for that wonderful, interactive and enlightening message. I request our principal, Reverend Father Anthony, to hand over our token of love and appreciation to Reverend Dr. Sabu Joseph. Thank you, fathers. I now call upon Anvit Bansal to propose the vote of thanks.
A good beginning makes a good ending. So, as we have come to the end of our program, it's time to say a big thank you to all those who have helped us to make this program a success. I extend my sincere gratitude Reverend Father Sabu, for being with us and sharing our happiness. We sincerely hope you have enjoyed every bit of our program. A very special thanks to our director, Father Thomas, our principal, Father Anthony, our vice principal, Father Arun, our administrator, Father Elvin, our headmistress, Sister Veronica, and all the sisters for the guidance and support. I also extend my sincere thanks to our dear mummies and papas for all your love, care, and encouragement. Last but not the least, we thank all our dear teachers. You have a special place in our hearts. Words cannot express our gratitude to you. We love you all. Thank you once again. Have a good day.
Thank you, Anvit. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Dear audience, the success of this event would have not been possible without the unflinching dedication and efforts of the teachers and young children of Father Peter Mermier Preschool. Taking all pains, they meticulously trained to make this event a phenomenal one. So let us acknowledge their collective efforts with a thunderous applause. I request everybody present to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे